Yeah. Yeah, GG, Absol.
This is still round 32, right?
Yeah.
That yes. All
Hey guys,
right.
yeah, guys, wait a few seconds. I will read you to Mr. Take it easy because they will be streaming, so I can focus on the match and enjoy the stream. I mean, the match. Yeah. They will be commenting Cat plus Mr. Take it easy. Cat, yeah, Cat.
Cat. Either I don't care either way.
Everybody
You could
know
be
yourself.
you could
Yeah.
be category.
Category.
Bad jokes. That's why I thrive on. Alright, I'm ready. So whenever you start your match, just let us know.
Yeah, I will let you
And
know, and then I'll disappear from Discord.
yep, yep. How's that?
Okay, Meow
I'm
is
good
already.
commentating a match,
Wait,
so we can go right after.
need to go on the Twitch. Oh, there's okay. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. I'll be back later on the next slot. So after this, I think I'll take a break. I will see. But yeah, enjoy the stream and enjoy the match with Mr. Take It Easy and Cat.
Yep. Hey Death, welcome to the next match. This will be Michuzak versus MeowSensei. Like a proper streamer. Thanks for the raid, Michuzak.
Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to invite to the match.
Alright,
I'm in the
good.
match. Okay, I'm leaving.
Yep.
Michu's gone, so we're good. It's time to talk all the smack.
Yeah, I know. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. So we have MeowSensei versus Michuzak here. Let me know if it sounds too loud or anything.
I'll talk a little bit so people can judge the sound of my voice.
Just, talk a lot and just pretend you're a very beautiful man. Everyone will always understand.
Okay. So, MeowSensei's running pretty... the only thing that I would say is super non-standard in this box is Albedo and Gizaroff.
What are you talking about? He has a Melba in there.
Okay. Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. When you're comparing people that are unique, you're comparing someone like Michuzak's box versus MeowSensei's box. You're already running out of things, unique things to say from MeowSensei when you have Michuzak there.
Yeah, with the Leon and the Toguro. Although, I would say Michu's box is actually not out of place from what you'd see in ladder boxes right now. Definitely rush leaning.
Yeah, a lot of boxes are definitely more rush leaning. It's just Michuzak's is a lot more. I guess it's
Aggressive.
all in. Yeah, it's a lot more all in.
He does not like healers.
He also does not like tanks.
I see a Bernhardt, and I've seen how that bird's built.
Yeah, that Bernhardt's there for a faction buff. That's all you need. Alright, MeowSensei. Yep, go ahead.
Immediately, Michu is going to try and kill this dog with Toguro.
Yeah, we'll see. He goes ahead and bans Albedo first because Albedo is basically the single target Bane. But one good thing that Michuzak does have going is that he can still run like Arene since debuffs are still pretty good, with even though he's against Juggler. Let's see on MeowSensei's. He basically has some choices that he can make. It's mostly going to be geared towards probably long legs from now on because he knows Michuzak is going to essentially focus on his own long legs. So I would say characters like Omega would probably be pretty strong. I'm not sure on the skill, like how high the skill on each of the units are, but he should be able to handle most of them. And Ares is always good.
Yeah, if you want to be safe, you just bring Knowing Strike on Omega. And there's definitely a couple units in this box, like Bogle, who can't reach enough skill to get out. Knowing Strike will always 3 times Bogle and kill him.
Yeah, he does go with Lucretia though. Lucretia, pretty much a solid meta pick throughout this entire season.
She's broken as hell. She has a revive, she can flex between AoE and single target, and she gives you a free puppet with a bunch of utility, can block, and it has all its bullshit skills. Yeah, she's just OP.
Yeah, you're right, Saber. Michu is a dirty tank pusher. If you see a Toguro running in your face, he's like a tank just running at you.
Yeah, that's one way to describe tanks.
I mean, look at Michuzak's team right now. He's going full cavalry on your ass.
Yeah, you'd expect MeowSensei to run Stone Colossus on his juggler at this point, but Toguro's going to be able to run werewolves, and he might be demon.
Yeah, werewolves is always a really solid pick for jugglers. I most of the time choose werewolves over lobsters now, because
I meant on Toguro.
Oh, on Toguro?
Yeah, juggler on MeowSensei
Yep.
side should probably run Stone Colossus.
Well, running werewolves on Toguro is pretty standard now. You don't usually run bone dinos because werewolves is just tankier and almost just as strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michuzak going ahead and picking Illustrial here. Illustrial on this map, it's not bad. Does have a little bit more range. Maybe he can reach Ares before Ares hits. That would be a one-shot there.
Yeah, Illustrial can actually 3-range basic kill in Ares if she brings Wolf Riders.
Elven Riders.
Yeah, that too. Or only that, but you know.
Yeah. Yeah, the only issue is that he doesn't really have any faction buffs for Illustrial. Just kidding, he has Elwyn.
And there could be a...
Yeah, he doesn't have a faction buff for Toguro.
There could be a sprint from Werner.
Yeah, that's true.
Leon could also bring Empire buff if he so chose.
Was Toguro Empire as well?
He is, yeah.
Oh, okay. Then Michuzak's perfectly fine.
MeowSensei, on the other hand, is just running a pretty standard tank push comp. Bogle is going to try to AoE the shit out of things. Lucretia's probably going to bring an AoE, and Ares is either the can opener to pull people into the AoEs, or he's the combo ender.
Yeah. MeowSensei's part, it's going to be a dangerous ride the entire time because Michuzak can pretty much reach him with any of his characters at all times. So in general, he has to basically pray that Juggler can live through the first shot, so characters like his Bozel can basically go against it. In case of Liana, well, maybe he can make some plays with Liana with it again. Perhaps he can move in Juggler, move in probably Ares, and again Ares for nice AoE damage because Michuzak doesn't really have any heals. They have innate heals. Like Leon has Chivalry, Werner has his 3C, and Elwyn just heals on attack.
Yeah, everybody on Michu's team actually has innate healing, even Toguro.
Yeah.
Even Werner has defensive stance.
Yeah, that actually heals a lot. It's 30% each time. Alright, and we're going ahead and getting. just quick look at everything. So she's bringing Onrush, interesting, with Elven Archers. I would assume if she's bringing Onrush, then he probably has a extreme magic bow, but probably not. So let's look at Werner. Werner's just bringing his standard loadout. 3C on the other side, AoE Ares, Sora AoE Lucretia with 3C and Cross Strike. Okay, so Liana's not bringing a heal, has Prayer instead. Bozel is bringing Stone Colossus with 3C, 3C Silence, and Stone Colossus on Juggler, which that's what we expected.
So about Illustrial, she has 3 range, but Wolf Riders, as long as they have the right terrain, they can still melee, so that's fine.
Okay.
Onrush would mostly be to kill this Lucretia without Lusty taking a lot of damage for it. And
Because it does
faction
get
buff
defensive bonuses, yeah. Yeah, it's faction buff Leon. So his whole team is mostly Empire, so yeah, let me lower the music. There we go.
Elwyn did still bring buff because Illustrial needs it, which is perfectly reasonable.
Yeah.
Michu looks pretty afraid of this Ares, which is also reasonable. It would definitely mess up a lot of people on Michu's team.
Yeah, because Ares, let's see, if you're looking at the team, Ares can actually take down most of the characters with his AoE. So that's probably the one thing that Michuzak probably does need to be worried about. The other thing is that Michuzak pulls back because he has the long legs, and he does have a little bit of setup that he needs to do. Like if you think about it, Werner needs to use his 3C 3 times. He is not in a rush to get to MeowSensei, as much as MeowSensei is more in a rush to get to him.
This Illustrial only has like 7,000 HP, which means it's pretty damn likely Ares can kill her even through rights. It's really low HP.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Probably Twilight Star.
Just looking at all the units, Ares can probably kill everyone except Elwyn.
Yeah, if he, I think with Toguro, Werner, he would have to crit twice.
Yeah. It's still within the realm of possibilities, I would say.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, we're unable to see Danger Zone, but it's good that Michuzak left Illustrial last. Main reason is that he can't push with his Ares. Otherwise, the play that MeowSensei would do is to move Ares all the way to the front and move Liana to again. That'd probably
really
be
important.
Yeah.
It's really important to keep a unit up, or at least your longest range unit, to zone out opponents' threats so they can't just, walk up and run you over.
Yep. Well, it's not just long threat, because everyone does have a long threat. It's, in this case, who has the threat range of the character who he worries about. Because right now, Ares is the unit that he needs to worry about. Alright, so we can see grasslands, so we know exactly which areas in which he can hit from. One thing I always forget is where Illustrial can guard penetrate from, because that's actually a lot more important than you think.
Yeah, like on the ice map, it's almost impossible for her to guard ignore anybody in the center except from 3 range, so it's kind of a not great situation for her. The in-game map is very helpful for determining where Illustrial can attack from.
5, 1, 2. Alright, so Ares actually doesn't have that far to move still. He can only reach to this forest. I am an expert at counting, and do not quote me on that.
Yeah, no, that seems right.
Yeah, probably the second play that he needs to worry about, other than Ares, is when the Arcane Golem pushes up and switches with Lucretia. Because say that Arcane Golem moves to this spot and switches to Lucretia, and she just moves 3 more. That means she basically almost has range on Illustrio right here.
Yeah,
Not, yeah.
over the past couple of days of matches, I've seen a lot of Lucretias just swapping in and running across the entire map and just killing somebody first. She has a lot of range.
Yep. I wouldn't say that's the most advisable move. It's just a possibility.
Yeah, because it's all in, right? Because you're gonna lose Lucretia for it. But the thing that makes it so messed up is if it's so even if it's a 1-for-1 trade, you still have the puppet providing utility and turn order shenanigans.
Yeah. But on Michuzak's side, he wants to wait one more turn because Juggler's not good at 3C just for another defense, so he's waiting for that to just be down. So
Just
probably
zoning.
when, yep. If we're to see action, it'll be either from MeowSensei just pushing somehow to like right now, or it'll be next turn. Alright, he get Magic Pulse, so he has Trident again.
It's part of the bullshit of Lucretia. That -1 cooldown is just a band-aid for so many things in this game that are designed to have 1 turn of downtime.
Yep, that's why she is OP. Or I wouldn't say OP, she is definitely a meta unit. Once you
I
learn to
think
play
she's
around
OP.
her, yeah. She is extremely strong and very good at what she does.
Which is like everything.
Except surviving Ares.
Yeah, you're right. She can definitely die to an area, especially if she's holy. So this is
Especially
an
if she's
aid.
holy.
Although with
some
that HP,
yeah.
I would still say she's
Yeah.
dead.
Sometimes they're gonna bring an accessory that gives you bonus damage to mages. Just watch.
That will be fun.
Yeah, I mean, once they bring in that damage accessory, it then diverges. Is it better to build holy or is it better to build mages? Because the whole reason why you didn't build holy before was because Judge Talisman was prevalent.
I think it would come down a lot to the stats on the accessory as well. If it's HP based, it'd be really good. But that's like Judge Talisman's biggest weakness.
Uh, yeah, I would say that is definitely one of the weaknesses, but it really depends if you want to go defense focused. Because some characters, even though HP is usually better, sometimes they like defense. Like I like to build high defense focused units. Just personally.
That's fair. That's fair. So how does MeowSensei get in with such a big mobility disadvantage? I mean, Michu can pretty much dictate the engagement whenever he wants, but I guess MeowSensei can turtle as long as he wants with the magic pulse.
He could semi-turtle. The key unit is probably killing Juggler here. And that's most likely going to be with this Toguro. Well, one other thing is that when Elwyn does go in, Juggler will be heal blocked, and so the next turn he will die. So Juggler will die if there's a Elwyn go in for 1 turn, and then Toguro takes care of the rest. And that's a guaranteed kill.
Yeah, I guess from there it comes down to can Michu kill Lucretia and Bozel fast enough?
Yep. Leon will take care of 1 unit, Illustria will take care of 1 unit. It's mostly just singling out unit 1 by 1 from there. Lucretia will probably be the last unit, just because the puppet and Michuzak doesn't have any AoE. It's mostly just single target. Alright, Werner
Yeah.
set up. Yeah.
It's usually just bad tempo to try and kill Lucretia.
Yep. Unless it's AoE. If it's AoE, then you're completely fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically first unit probably kill is Lustriel kill Ares, I would say. And then Elwyn Toguro kill Juggler. And then Toguro just runs all the way back. And when Toguro runs all the way back, then you'll probably have Lucretia. Alright, so what's probably gonna happen is that, oh, can she even reach? Oh, she has the breeze. So Golem just moves forward, keeps in 3 range, and Lucretia moves and kills the Lustriel.
Yeah, I think what he was just going for there was to just use the cooldown to get Magic Pulse up, but it did also give him the breeze, so yeah, Lusty could die here.
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking that Lucretia kills a Lusty, and then Juggler 3Cs.
Yeah, that does
But you
sound
know,
good.
but you know, what am I thinking? I don't know anything. Okay, so it does happen, but I would have moved the puppet much closer.
Yeah, you could have moved the puppet to...
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, Lucretia didn't have to die for that. You got some bots. You're famous now.
Damn, I'm famous. Wow, this is... Oh, right, because he... No, that's still weird, but it kills anyway, so it doesn't matter. Usually you would take the full 3 movement into account.
With this, it's kind of funny because I was just watching Michu play earlier, and we were talking about this. If you chiv like right in front of somebody, then it resets your mechanical knight's movement, so you can retreat farther back with it. Yeah,
Really?
yeah. He gets the chivalry refreshes mechanical knight's movement, so he could move 7 with chiv, move right in front of you, and then he could move 5 back because it would reset the mechanical knight.
Yeah, I know after Shiv, Mechanical Knight still applies, but I didn't know when he's moving back it also applies.
As long as you didn't use 2 tiles on the chiv.
Mm-hmm.
Or, like, after you chip, rather.
I see.
He still technically could have moved, like, a bit closer. Or, like, he could have got some tiles there anyway, but yeah.
Alright, given this, it's probably time for MeowSensei to move his Ares up. There's probably no better time to, so he needs to move his Ares up and make a play. It's like one of those times, like, if you don't make a play now, most likely, Michuzak will definitely make a play next turn. And if you let Michuzak make a play next turn, I don't think MeowSensei can win. I think if MeowSensei moves now, though, I think it's a lot more in his favor. Actually, I think it's a winning move to move Ares this turn.
What would Ares be going for?
Well, if it's going for AoE, probably you want to go for either the girl or Werner. Yeah, one of those two.
I feel like Togoro's the biggest threat. I'm just not sure if Ares can get acted again and reach him immediately.
Oh yeah, Toguro can, or Ares can move all the way there already. 6, 7, 8. So he can actually AoE hit Toguro right now if he wanted.
Yeah. Doesn't even need act again, so.
Yeah. So the question here is that does he want to risk just doing an auto attack or does he want to do an AoE? But main thing is that if he's able to kill Toguro right here, that's big.
Those werewolves have 16,000 HP and they'll have a lot of defense too. It looks spooky to try to basic attack that.
Yeah. So what I'm thinking is that he should AoE right here, get Toguro, and then move Liana right below the forest, again juggler, and move in 3C if he fails.
Yeah, or he could lead with a 3C, and that would certainly kill the Toguro. But yeah, I can see both sides of it.
But you know, here's again, I guess he's going for a different play. Maybe he's going for Elwin.
Yeah, looks like Elwin.
Yeah.
I felt like single target Ares would have been good here.
Yes, but you know, when you go AoE for so long, you get used to just running AoE. It's instinctive.
I don't think this Elwin will die to AoE.
It's possible. He only has 661 defense, unless
Yeah.
he has like a bloodline or protector and it procs. I've seen Elwins with ridiculous defense. Like I've seen Elwins with over 900 defense. It's ridiculous. Okay,
Yeah.
It looks like he's going for probably Werner. It would not be smart if he went for Leon. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the main thing is he doesn't want Werner to assassinate Liana, which Werner was in range to do.
I don't think that's the worry though.
I mean, what else would Werner be doing?
Yeah, that's true. But now that he's basically killed Ares, now he could just run in, kill Juggler with Toguro Elwin. Actually, can he? He used his Sword Soul, so maybe not.
Yeah, and he didn't use the Chiv, so Sword Soul's down for 5 turns. That's
Yeah,
a
I think he
lot
was
of
relying a
time.
lot on his weapon.
Going for the juggler one shot.
Yep. If he succeeds, he wins. If he fails, he does not win. All right.
Okay.
Toguro, one shot juggler. I'm pretty sure Michuzak can't come back from here. Wait, there is still a chance because Bolzel is running Stone Colossus.
Yeah, but well, okay,
Elwin will still kill, honestly.
I mean, he won't kill him in like 1 turn,
Oh no, definitely not.
and Sword Soul is down. But I guess you just kill Liana first.
Yep. All right, here's a 3C. Yeah, you don't even go with Leon into Bolzel. It'll just tickle him. Yeah.
I like that move. Yeah, Liana. Oh, okay, well, Act Again was down anyway, but she couldn't reach because of the depths.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, I don't think that Elwin basic attack is gonna kill this Liana. And there's
Oh,
nothing
definitely not.
Yeah, there's nothing to really kill the Liana in 1 shot.
Yeah. Elwin. Well, the thing is, unicorns are at least magic damage, so at least does something there. But most likely, I wouldn't see Liana dying to it. Just an auto attack.
Yeah, but Liana did bring prayer, so she doesn't have 1 cost heal, so she'll probably be able to die in 2 or 3 turns.
Here's a second hit. That's where he. Oh, it does a silence. All right, this Bolzel probably carried. I don't think Michuzak can win now.
Yeah, just looking at the debuffs is a very sad situation for both these units.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he needed to move in. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. But most likely Liana is going to prayer and heal both back up.
Yeah, Togu, if he attacks, he's gonna die because he has fixed damage.
Yep, and Stone Colossus is at 68%, meaning he has damage reduction. Oof. And there he dies.
Liana can't heal. I mean, she can act again, or she can just end her turn.
The act again might just be enough. But there's a possibility of Elwyn carrying. It is Elwyn. Just keep that in mind. This is Elwyn we're talking about.
Okay. Will do.
Elwyn is like the champion of solo 1v1s or carrying teams when there's no tank.
Yeah, it looks like MeowSensei won't be able to get through this. He does
Yeah.
have Bolzol 3C, but Leon has Chivalry next turn. He should be able to reach anything. You can't AoE both Elwyn and Leon.
Yep. Even so, he probably just needs his 3C again. Yep. He
Okay,
can't hit
yeah.
both.
Yeah, he can.
Is there a second silence? Is there sadness? There is sadness. Ooh, the heal block. That's really big. So basically in Elwyn's case, he just needs to run away now. He can't do anything. So if he runs away for 2 turns, wait for Bolzol's 3C to come back, I guess. Okay, never mind. He just goes in and kills Liana. I don't think that was the right decision.
Elwyn's gonna die for this, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Windwall. Alright,
No, he said that was not the right decision. He needed to run away Elwyn in order to get rid of the poison or heal block. Yep, and then it's game.
God damn.
Yep, first game goes to MeowSensei. Bulls will carry. Too strong. Right.
That 3C sure is something.
Yeah, it was. It was quite a bit of misplay, I think. If he just ran away the Elwyn at the time, he definitely could have gotten his heal block back off. And if his heal block off, then Elwyn would definitely carried easily.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep.
Saber is raising a good point that Elwyn could have used his Chiv at some point earlier before Bolzol attacked, and that would have made Michu's life significantly easier.
Well, he could have used it a long time ago, but one of the big things was that he was always silenced due to Bolzol.
There was an opportunity where he could go in on Liana.
That's the solution, Hazushio. Just bring Bracer.
Yeah.
Actually, even with Bracer, the attack was really low. What was it, like 1460?
I think most of the time Full Moon was disabled, maybe, but then again, Michu's Ellen's probably Breeze.
Michu's doing a huge team change. Alright, let's go ahead and see what he otherwise removed. As you can see, he has Toguro, Lustriel, Leon, Kayura out, and he brought in Angelina, Sakura, Maya.
Yeah, Michu's pursuing an AoE strategy this time, pivoting away from single target.
Yep,
Yeah,
and
so running the same shit.
Yep, definitely does show. He banned Juggler first. He saw that MeowSensei doesn't have a Resential and brought out Akka. On MeowSensei's side, let's see who he would first pick.
It doesn't seem like the tank push game will go well here against this AoE strategy.
Yeah, AoE strategy over here would be pretty decent. Second, gets rid of the heals, brings Clotaire, Clotaire being annoying.
With Akaya, Clotaire does a lot of damage. Like, it's crazy.
Yes, he does. You can't really stop Clotaire, but he can. Yeah, that's a really good question. Who would be a good pick here? If you wanted to start doing body blocks, you could choose someone like Gizrov or something. But that's probably that's a really weak pick.
I feel like first pick Albedo was the wrong choice here. MeowSensei needed to pick up Lucretia or some sort of other DPS. Maybe even like Kiera first would have been good here.
Yeah, yeah, Kyra would be pretty strong too, just based on her passive.
Yeah.
Actually, another strong pick here would just be Ares, honestly. Just pick Ares. Ares really good on the sky map.
That's true.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's now banned. Michuzak should 100% ban Ares here. And then second pick would probably be Lucretia, Kruger, Bolzel, or Oldlandius. I would say one of those four.
Yeah, I agree. I'm thinking about how it's kind of funny that Alt is probably the worst flyer as far as sky map goes, just because there's not a lot of tiles for him.
Yeah. So gammering Oldlandius just so he can move on with his ranged or his flying. So in his case, he chose Bolzel, which is incredibly OP with Akka.
Really good on this map too. He flies.
Yep.
It looks tough for MeowSensei. I mean, Imelda, she's not a bad AoE healer, but I don't think Imelda equals one Bogle. And like Clotaire,
Well,
this
one of the big things is that Imelda carries Teddy Bear, and the problem with Michuzak's team, especially with Bolzel, is that you're going to get prone to silence. Because Bolzel now with this 3C brings faction buff and silence. So,
I used to run Holy Ring Imelda.
well, you're a unique little cookie.
Aren't I? No, it's like if you want to use her as a healer against debuff, you kind of need silence immunity, right?
Nowadays, most of your healers need it. Unless there's a specific reason why you choose otherwise nowadays.
It's been a long time since I've seen a Sakura.
Yeah, me too. I always think about adding her back into my box, but I never do.
Not exactly her best map. It's just because it takes her a while to get in the 3-line AoE range.
Back in the assassin meta with all the Zeradas, I thought I would be super cool by changing Sakura to Cavalry and maxing her defense. No, it half worked. If she got crit, she still died. But I did get her defense to over 1k.
I mean, Aeolus would have helped too, but yeah, just Zerados is just too good, right?
Yeah. I think it was actually for one of the TSDLs. I was feeling real good about her because I tested against other Zeradas. And it's like, yeah, this Sakura, she could live against this so easily. And then the Zerda just comes up and one-shots her. I was like, fuck.
So Werner last pick is pretty interesting. His talent isn't really doing anything here. It's +1 mobility, which Akai is already giving, and +1 on terrain, which there is no terrain. I mean, I guess there's a little bit of terrain in the middle for the flying Bogle. I think Elwyn would have been better.
Elwyn probably would be better in this case. But Werner isn't really a bad pick because in the very beginning, you're not going to be solidly using Akka in order to use wild power. Usually either wait till the end or if you can initiate early. So at that time, you just start with the Werner 3C to boost everyone's speed to prep up faster.
Yeah, no, that seems good.
Second reason is that you can use Akka's Bestial Break instead.
True. Alt last pick, as I mentioned earlier, Alt needs 3 people around him to act again, and on this map, that can actually be a pretty awkward condition for him to fulfill.
Hey, MeowSensei at least has one thing going for him. He has a pure dark team.
It's true.
You don't see that often. That's actually pretty difficult to achieve.
Dude, Michu has the pretty large range advantage here, and MeowSensei's healing is very limited. I feel that Michu's team can sort of AoE sweep MeowSensei's team.
Yeah, but MeowSensei does have decent long range. Not the longest. If you think Kyra has 10 range, she can basically one-shot characters like Clotaire, and probably, yeah, she could one-shot everyone except Bozel. Kruger, you could think of him as a 5 range, same with most of the others. The only technically short range would be Bozel here. Yeah, as you can see here, he did run Sprint with Werner. So he's using Werner as basically the movement boost. And Akka, in this case, would be the Bisho Outbreak, the Act Again.
Makes sense.
Yep.
It's a very high int Bozel.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Looks like
1740.
2+2.
Yep. Well, you say 2+2, but skill is boosted, so it's highly likely it should still be a bracer though. Yeah, so
Yeah,
2+2
definitely a
bracer.
bracer.
Yeah. Alright, she brought a stun with block, pretty pointless. He brought his 3 abilities. 3C with Dark Dragons, pretty standard. Sakura, pretty standard. He brought Sprint. He brought... Okay, his 3C. Pretty standard, and Bisho Outbreak and Wild Power. Alright, so those are basically the skills. You know what, Absol? Maybe you just have OP and chance, okay? Not everyone is as special as you.
Yeah, no, if you have that as clock or not 2+2, then your enchants are definitely pretty OP. I mean, it's super high defense too, 722.
Yeah. Okay, wow. So Ultimuller can already move to where Sakura is next turn. So Michuzak has to prepare for that.
Yeah, fortunate turn 1 breeze.
Yep. And Clotaire only has 4 movement. So the max he can move is about 7 movement, which is right here. Or in other words, he can also move right here. If he has Wild Power, that just is 1 more movement, so he can move right here.
I feel that Michu might need to act against somebody here to deal with this ult. Maybe Sakura seems like the best choice.
Sakura brought double AoE, so if she were, she would probably move more at the bottom to 3C and hit everyone. That way, ultimately doesn't have enough health. The thing that's tough about Akka's 3C, or Akka using Bisho Outbreak now, is because she only has 5 movement. So if she moves here, what would happen is that the wolf can spawn either to the right or to the left. And when you have the wolf spawn, you can't move the wolf. You have to use your own ability first. So like this. You can't really act again. It doesn't work that way. Two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so yeah, with Bolzel he can actually move all the way up in 3C, and it will hit Ultimuller.
Yeah, Michu definitely needs to do something about that ult, or else he's just gonna walk up next turn and kill a bunch of people. Like
Yeah, it'll be a double kill. It's the one unfortunate thing for Michuzak, since he doesn't have any flying. Or not any flying, any ranged.
Yeah, it's a awkward spot.
Yep. Yeah. 5, 1, 2, 3. Technically, if he brought Elwin instead of Werner, Elwin probably would have been able to reach Altamiller. Alright, he probably hits Clotaire, yeah. Because Clotaire basically has to move again twice.
Yeah, pretty good chances of him getting something to lower the incoming damage.
Oh, he'll get both damage down and attack down.
Yeah.
There's nothing about it. He's getting it.
Kruger
Alright.
moving into AoE range was not ideal either.
Yeah, that was not the best place for Kruger to go. I think the one thing that, well, he probably could have seen it, but because of Werner, he was able to move past this stone pillar.
Yeah, the only terrain on the map.
And he used it well. Now the big question is, where does Clotaire use his 3C now? Probably I would move right here just to hit all three of these, because Ultimo is Science now. He's not going to have it back in 2 turns. Because MeowSensei doesn't have a heal.
Yeah, I feel like MeowSensei should have brought Faceless on Kiura. I feel like that would have been better against Bozel.
Yep. So he's going to 3C right here, hit Kruger and Kyura and Albedo. Heals up, and then big damage. So the thing is that once Kyra makes her play, which is probably going to kill Clotaire, if she can, with damage, Bozel will just move in further and do another 3C.
Yeah, I don't think she can kill Clotaire. If he brought Guardian Infantry, then I would say definitely not. Zealot's not the tankiest troop around, but...
Yeah,
Okay.
it still does kill Clotaire.
Yeah, he needed Guardian Infantry there to tank that. And now the fixed damage from Clotaire is significantly reduced. Plus the Kier is purging all the debuffs.
Yep. It's still not like a full heal, and most of Clotaire's debuffs are still there, because of the last 2 turns at least. So from here, yeah?
I think Kiera brought the wrong 2C as well. She probably wanted to bring the heal instead of this magic shine.
Oh, yeah. Alright, second 3C. Interesting, they only do 2 damage to Bull?
Yeah, it did.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So the range of Sakura is only over here, so it won't hit Kyura. Two, 3, 4. Actually, one big thing that I would think Michuzak would play next is moving Sakura over here and doing Hyaku Rowan just to hit Kyura. Yeah, I would Hyaku Rowan right there and then use Bisho Outbreak to again her and do a 3C.
Yeah, that sounds good. And
That's probably, yeah.
I must say goodbye, Mr. Take It Easy. I have another game to cast.
Alright. See you later.
See ya.
Ooh, he didn't make that play. I'm kind of questioning that. Alright, see you, Kata. Alright, so he does move. Unless this isn't a balance blade. If it's not a balance blade, I understand. But that would be a big Hyakuroren because Kyura would just automatically heal whoever is lowest and deal even more damage. I guess the one thing he might be scared of is Bolzol, since Bolzol can still 3C silence Sakura. And I'm very much assuming that is what he's scared of. Alright. So he against Werner in this case, and Werner has 11 move. Yep. In this case, he has to save Bolzol here. The whole purpose is that he put Bolzol or Werner in a position where he could either tag Bolzol or Kyura. Of course, Kyura being the lesser importance. But the problem is, where does he move Bolzol? Alright, he should do Hyakuroren right now. He has everyone. He has everyone and move priority. And then next he can move Werner and can just kill Altamiller if he really wants. Okay. What do I know? Me? I know nothing. I mean, with the balance blade, it still hits Kyura here. I guess one thing you can be scared about is the fact that Bolzol will do an AoE after, but it's like if you don't do it now, when do you do it? Because she's gonna lose all of her damage in 2 turns. And at least Kruger can't reach. He can only reach here, he's silenced. Yeah, he gets turn priority. Well, another thing that he could do is that he could Hyakuroren from right here, which hits everyone. It allows Kruger to hit her back, but in representative, he could... Okay, so he does. He can move all the way up here and do his 3C. Ooh, it looks like he does not have a balance blade on his Sakura. So that's probably why. If he doesn't have a... That's balance blade? Wait, is that 5 range or... Oh, it's 4 blocks. For some reason I always thought it was 5 blocks. Alright, so Sakura only has 2 movement now, so that's a problem. So with this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, move back, do a 3C. That should otherwise kill ultimately here with poison. Yeah. Yeah, she did not actually need to get hit by Kruger there. Alright, yeah, the big problem here is going to be Kyura. But Kyura can't move. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Kyura cannot hit from there. So Kyura can't hit. Bolzel can still hit. She did not clock anything, but Sakura's going to die next turn. My plane did not take off. That was my Roomba. Automatic cleaning of my house. Alright, so that's one range outside of Werner. On Werner's case, he just needs to wait. I don't think Werner really needs to move, because Kyura is not going to make any plays. She did get a breeze though. Yeah, Altamuller, 17%, he'll die to poison. 2x damage of the attacker, 1500, that should be dead. Albedo, she'll probably run a stun on Akka. But Werner can't do anything about that. Oh, she's silenced, right. You guys are right, she's silenced. I think all you really need to do with Werner is just 3C again, getting max stats. Thanks, Jagger, for the follow. Yep, and he will otherwise attack. Will not kill Akka, but will definitely kill himself. Yeah, big threat here is still going to be Bolzel. So the big thing is that Akka can just back off. She doesn't have to worry about a thing. Bolzel just stays there, and Werner has so much range that he can kill Kyura anytime he wants. Due to this, it's pretty much going to be, unless there's a huge mistake that happens, that Michuzak's going to win here. Yep. Because Bolzel's probably the most safe here, he just waits there. The most safe here, he just waits there. Ha, I just had an echo. Yep, just waiting it out. Nothing more he really does need to do. I was testing some settings and it reverbed. Yep, at this point, he just either... There's not too much that really needs to happen. If he waits one more turn, what can happen is that Akka will have Bisho Outbreak up. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Kyura still can't reach. She did not breeze. Yep, we will definitely be getting our third game. Unless something happens. You never know. Yeah, in my thought, I probably would have moved right in front of Akka. Reason being is that Kyra would move first. Werner can kill Kyra. He just backs off, followed by Bishal Outbreak by Akka. Yeah, Akka can just Sheikah and kill Kyra whenever she wants. 5, 1, 2. Yeah. So, yeah, Akka could kill Kyra, no problem. Oof. Yep, and that's what we're going to be seeing happen. Probably move Doggo down, get a sprint buff again. Nah, sprint's down. Yeah. Bull should... He can't attack Akka without getting hit in return. So he might just 3C here. But then if he 3Cs, that's not going to kill Akka for sure. Probably silence. Unless he's unlucky. He is very unlucky here, so... he's just going to auto attack Akka next turn. That's all he really can do. Alright, now Werner attacks, or he attacks with the wolf first, and this should be game. Alright, we going to the third game, boys. Let's go. Until you realize that Langrisser is almost 3 years old. Look at my friends. Alright, let's see if there's any new changes in the box, whether Michuzak keeps on with the AoE strat. They'll definitely come back one day. Yeah, I need to keep them. You never know when they're going to come back. Alright, it looks like they kept their entire box. There are no changes, so... Wait, never mind. Maybe I don't know yet. Since it says waiting for both parties to adjust formations. Man, Jagger, you're not a good friend. You need to keep them forever. One day, maybe they'll come back and they'll appreciate you. Funny story. So how did I start my Langrisser? So basically my start of Langrisser happened with when I actually was playing Fire Emblem Heroes at the time, and one of my friends came up to me. He was actually my coworker and said, "Hey, dude, this has such sick graphics. Look at this game. It's so amazing." And then he just looked at my Fire Emblem and was like, "Yeah, that's pretty good, but your game is shit." And then basically he's like, you should start playing this game. My game's better." And then so I was like, all right, fine. I'll play if you keep playing. So 2 weeks passed. I started playing, and I was playing a lot more. And essentially what happened is like, "Hey, do you still play?" He's like, no, I don't play that game anymore. I'm done." Yeah, that'd be hilarious if he said he played Fire Emblem Heroes. But back to the game. So there was a slight bit of changes to Michuzak's box. He got rid of basically Sakura, Maya, and Angelina, and he put mostly a single target back in the box. The only one he did keep was Juggler here. MeowSensei, she got rid of Omega and put in... What is his name? It starts... I completely forgot his name. This man. Ashram. Asram. Right. I remember when we got the Lodos War, and the first thing we do, and we go apexing, was, I know one of my friends, he was doing his apex. He was bragging all about his Asram, and he never played Asram correctly. Asram just like dies. Wait, are we talking about a legendary player who spends a lot of money? I forgot his name, but I think I know who you're talking about. 6-star Egbert first day. Don't you know Egbert was the prime real estate? Damn, Lubu. That's a good name though. You always need one of those players, just one of those that just goes all out at the very start, and his whole channel, if he has like a YouTube or anything, it's all based on pulling. Humor. I don't know who that guy is. I'm curious now. I'll search him up later maybe. Does he have a YouTube channel? Alright, a little bit back to the box though. Michuzak starting off with Werner. That seems to be a very base unit that he always starts with. Werner is pretty much his initiator. So if Akka gets banned, he just instantly goes to Werner. The move buff is definitely very strong. A little bit weaker on this map. There are select trees in which can definitely be used. But overall, the movement buff always very good. MeowSensei going pretty much standard, going his dark factions like usual. It'll be interesting if Michuzak gives him the Kyura and Ashram too. But we'll have to see. Thanks, Firebrand. I'll check that out later. I'm curious. Interesting. Michuzak chooses Clotaire against the Juggler. So here's something interesting that I'm actually curious on how it will play out. Michuzak goes a bunch of cavalry and runs heavy infantry with Clotaire. We'll see if that actually goes off. Yep, Nah, he's gonna go Toguro, man. Tug bro. Wait, before that, he's gonna choose Leon. Leon next. He's gonna choose Leon, and he's gonna ban. Yeah. I'm feeling the Leon here. Leon. Leon. No. You know he's gonna. Oh, okay. What? Okay. He's going Sprint Werner. Leon was like the faction buff he needed, I feel. Like, I would have wanted to go Leon and then choose Toguro. And that would be basically the solid pick. Okay, he completely ignores Leon and goes Toguro. Awesome. I mean, Kyra is definitely dangerous, in which he has like a 6 range, 6 movement, 4 range, so a 10 range threat. But Michuzak has basically over 10 range threat. And basically, if you kill one unit, Kyra essentially becomes a 7 range threat, and she basically loses 15% of her int, and she doesn't become very threatening after that. As for Stone Colossus, both Kruger and Bozel can bring Stone Colossus. Kyra can bring Amazon Champions, and Juggler can also bring Stone Colossus. Yeah, even if he uses like a Red Moon or something, Kyra's int will only reach. Let's see. If it's 6-star, it'll be 1500, and if someone dies, it'll probably drop to like 1350. And even when you're at like 1450 int, you still have trouble killing units. But not on Michuzak's side. Everyone's squishy, so he's fine. Yep, so everyone's bringing in the Stone Colossus. Skill-wise, pretty much as you expected. No changes from before when they're choosing the skills before. Lustrial, Onrush, single target, as you see, he's going single target magic. If he does hit the Toguro with heavy infantry, this Toguro is dead for sure. AoE, range, typical, pretty much typical on him, and he is bringing sprint on Werner. Yeah, Toguro brings his Act Again, 3C, and boost. Juggler with Stone Colossus. This is dead. There's no questioning. Clotaire can just go in. Juggler is gonna die. Yep, with Pyromancy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then kill Juggler. Yep, Juggler can die first turn. Honestly, I would have sprinted Werner before before he can use his Evil Overwhelming, since he didn't do it first turn. But he does need to use sprint first. Actually, Clotaire uses 2 movements, so it doesn't even matter if he gets debuffed by Werner. Because if Werner goes in, kills Juggler, Kyra is basically useless. not useless per se, but definitely a lot weaker. Alright, I would probably move in now. As long as he doesn't have any chances. Yep. Going in. Juggler should be dead here. Yep. Goodbye, Juggler. It was nice knowing you. Alright, Michuzak going all the way in, killing Juggler right there. Let's see, one. So probably if I were MeowSensei in this situation, probably would kill Clotaire with Kyra, then I would act again Kruger and go in. You're pretty much tankless, so you need to take the initiation. Since he did get a lucky breeze, after Clotaire's dead, he has a 7 movement with 5 range, 11 threat range. Yep. There it is. And then I would act again Kruger here. Alessio could be in range. He does have 6 range. But since we don't have any red zones, I am not trying to predict how far Alessio can move. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blank 6. Yeah, I don't know, something like that. So, and in Kruger's case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has everyone but Elwin. And in this case, also Alessio. Yep, it's now or never. He has to just do it. Definitely hurts. Ooh, he got heal block on Toguro. That really hurts. All debuffs. Holy crap, all those debuffs. And Elwin. So this is going to be an Elwin game. If Elwin can carry Michuzak or not. I feel that in the case of Illustrial, Michuzak could have moved Illustrial outside of the range. I would say he should have known that MeowSensei was going to come in with Kruger. I mean, yeah, Toguro can kill the Stone Colossus, but it still kind of sucks. It's like Alessio has a 3 range, so you can attack Stone Colossus from 3 range to try and kill. Alright, at 29%, we can see if Alessio can kill. She does have damage down and attack down. As you can see, she only has like 1,000. Damage dealt decreased, attack decreased. I'm pretty sure she... Can she even deal 8,000 damage? We'll have to see. Yeah, she can. Yep, Bozel's definitely gonna come in and do his 3C. Four, five, six, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so Elwin can reach Bozel here. Werner's probably gonna switch to defensive stance and probably heal back up. And Illustrial is probably just gonna be fine too. The Kruger play was definitely very strong and good. The big problem now is Michuzak's team can technically heal back up from it. It's a matter of MeowSensei's team just being a little bit too slow. Yeah, a breeze on Bozel might just save him if he got it. Yeah, or Liana Tenyo breeze. Not too much to commentate about actually. There's only a few moves that they can take. It's more of a matter of the placement or where they want to go first. As we can see, MeowSensei just kind of moved Bozel up front or up top. And him moving, probably going defensive stance as we can see here, boosting up Elwin. Elwin being able to now reach either Kyra or Liana. I mean, basically from Elwin's point of view, he might as well just kill Kyra here. Bozel can't do anything to Elwin when he does his act again. He can even wait because oh wait, no, Bozel got Tenyo. Crazy mother. Crazy. This guy, man. Yep, and Elwin is definitely not killing through that. But he can try. One big thing though, that he is making the full 5 movement there. Oof, that was very close. Yeah, but it's a big question if he pulls forward enough so Illustrio can actually kill. She only has 5 movement plus some trees. If he just moves back, she shouldn't be able to hit him. Werner's also defense mode, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, Werner cannot reach Kyra right now. Two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, I don't think Alessio can reach right now either. Yep, once Bolzo dies, the game's basically over. Because of the heal block, there's no way to kill Elwin, and there's no way to heal him. And since Elwin used his move again, there's no way to kill him. Or debuff him. Alright, first life of Elwin destroyed. Whoop-de-doo. Now Elwin should be killing Bolzo here. No, I think Bolzo is the bigger threat here. Kyra can get killed by Werner anytime, but Bolzo will heal back his stone golems. No one can kill Elwin, huh? Kyra just killed him. Wait, why did he only move one? I guess because Elwin's dead either way. Huh. I would think that he would move the full 5 in order to fully heal. Oh, is that the top? Oh, you're right, it is the top. I would... it looks like it was extra area which he can move around. Alright, looks like it's just Liana left. Alessio was able to take on and kill Kyra, and Michuzak should be taking this game. That was actually pretty amazing. This was both really good games. So we have Michuzak taking the TSDL match to MeowSensei. Congratulations to Michuzak. So, I have no idea how to raid, so you guys can rejoin Michuzak's channel or Twitch channel. Yeah, go to Kata's channel. Let's see. Let me go ahead and see if I can raid. I have no idea how to do this. Give me a sec. So let's see. I go to Kata's channel.
Feels like a bit of a desperate move. This Lucretia can reach. The problem is that
Alright, I'm on Kata's channel now. How do I raid? Oh, it's a command? So do I do just like /raid or something? Let's see, Twitch command to raid. Or do I go to my own channel and do his? Raid. Can you? Interesting. /raid cataclysmical. Well, hey, I used a raid. Does it work? I have no idea, but hey, let's go.
On Liana so she can, you know, keep healing.
All right, we've raided, so yeah.
Thank you for the raid, Mr. Take It Easy.
All right, so I'll see you guys. Have fun.